everybody's good. I'm crusted and busted, feeling like a mess. Yes, I am feeling like a mess. All right, going to get me some Starbucks coffee at the, what do you call that? What in the world do you call that store? Because that's all we have around me. Um, Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Busted, crusted, and rusted. Oh, so anyway, what do you think about that guy? I can't remember his name, but his son's Colt. What a thing to name your son when you want your son to be interested in guns, when you're being irresponsible by the police coming to your home May of 23 saying that your son had made a threat towards the school and the children, and that for shooting up the school. What do you think about that? That they just allowed no. Then his dad goes and buys him an AR-15 at 14 years old because he wants him to get with the guys and do boy things. And oh, they've talked about it 100 times, is what the dad said in May of 2023 about school shootings and how you've got to be so responsible. Let me tell you something. My son, whenever he was young, but that gun locked away from him when we were not out at deer hunting or practice shooting. There is no way in HE double hockey sticks would I ever purchase an AR-15 for a 14-year-old child. No way, no how. Markella, how are you, Angel? Just give me a little second. Everybody, just give me a nice little like. It is free for the baby here. It is free for your Betty. Give me one little second. I'm going in. Yes, Colin. Yes, I want to chat about that guy today. I am busted, crusted to the max. Baby doll, I'll be right back. I'm leaving my car running. If somebody gets y'all, call the police. Tell them we're in a black Cadillac, okay? I'll be right back. I've got to get me a drink. I'm thirsty. Dying of thirst. I am. All right. Goodness gracious. All right. Yeah. Hey, Jackie. What's up, Angel? Hello, SDA. Hello, all my angels. All right. I'm back. I'm crusted, dusted, everything else. We got to get some shades on. It's a beautiful day today. And I'll tell you what, after being up all night long, and then I went back to lay back down, belly was hurting so bad, I was in tears when hubby got up. And he rubbed my belly for a little bit, and he's like, "You've got to get to the doctor today, Betty. You don't get to the doctor today, I'm going to hurt you." So here we are. We are going. We're going to tell him that we need a specialist right away, because right at this minute I'm not hurting, but it comes and goes. I don't even know how to explain it. It's worse than labor, because at least labor you get it over with and done with. This, you never get it over with and done with. You never know when it's going to hit you. And we're having our water checked tonight by Culligan. We're going to have them come out and check and see if maybe something's in our water. You're on your computer. Okay, sweetheart. If something's in our water, if maybe my body's not reacting right to it, because, moving to a different place and the water's all different and everything, that could have a thing to do with it. I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have the C word because I have had that before and it's starting to scare me, but I'm going to tell my doctor I need a gastrologist, I think it is. And then at the end of the month, I'm seeing a urologist. Every 15 years, they have to dilate my bladder. And so it's been over like 20 some years now, maybe 30. I think I was 15 last time. So it's really giving me problems. I'm damaged goods. I'm just falling apart. Girls, I'm falling apart. Anyways, back to the guy and getting his son a gun. Okay, let's chat about that for a moment because listen, I don't have no problem if you want your kid to go with you, to shooting practice or learn how to shoot a deer to survive or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem whenever you buy your kid a actual assault rifle, a actual assault rifle that people use in war at 14 years old, and you give him the keys to it and the bullets and say, "Here you go, son," knowing that the police had already been at your home 6 months prior because your son had made a threat on Discord that he wanted to shoot up the school and teachers, okay, and kids. Mind you, that kid did not know nobody in that school. He was a trans. Are we back? I don't know. But there was no reason for the kid to do what he did, right? Nobody even knew the kid at that school. They didn't even know the kid. Can everybody hear me? Put a one in the comments. I can see ones or twos. Put a one in the comment if you can hear me. I do apologize. I've got to get me a phone stand holder. I'm trying to hold it like that. I've got to get me one. I don't know how to shut my camera off on this thing, though, while I'm driving. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so I done some research because, however, this involves the father, and I am glad the father has been charged the same charges as the son, because maybe these parents will start waking up and realizing that you don't go out one day and try to be the good dad or the good mom and purchase a 14-year-old who is a minor, who cannot drive, who cannot drink, who cannot vote, who cannot do their own thing, and purchase them an assault weapon. And believe me, I have all kinds of guns, pew-pews at my house, okay? We are a gun, we believe in protecting our Second Amendment. We believe in protecting our home and things like that. We don't, however, believe in pulling that on people, making jokes about doing that to people. And we did not ever allow our children around those. They were always locked up in an actual gun safe, and I'm talking one of those safes that, not the good old time ones, back when I was a kid that had the glass where you could just bust the glass open. No, these are when I was growing up with my kids in my house. I had those big old safes, 3 foot or 6 foot tall, and you know they were safes that like you can't even get into. They're bulletproof and everything else. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Well, German lady, what's up with you, baby? All right, I'm trying to see everybody here. I don't want to let everybody down. Hello, I'm okay, babe. I'm on my way to the doctor. I've been having problems, lots of problems, that I don't like to discuss on the interweb. And no, I don't have the high five or nothing like that. I'm praying I don't have the C virus either, or not the C virus. Damn it, we are in trouble. Hang on. We're in trouble. The whole road is closed off. I'm in a damn big old Escalade, and I got to turn the hell around. What the hell? In the middle of the damn road. Oh my goodness. Uh, See, I get stressed when I drive anyway. That's why I take you guys with me, because I get stressed out driving a damn tank. All right. Anyway, so we're going to the doctor because the doctor is going to get us a specialist because my stomach hurts so bad I can't stand it anymore, and I'm not living the life. I'm not living, I'm pretty much living in my bed, and that's about it. All right, so back to my rant and raving. Um, if they keep making an example of these parents buying these weapons and stuff for these children, then people will quit buying these weapons. You know what I mean? Now, how in the hell am I? There's no other road. What am I supposed to do? I'm on a back road. There is no other roads. I don't think there's any other way to get to where I'm going. Oh, goodness gracious. Why would they close the road in the middle of the road? In the middle of the road on a back road with no place to go? Why would, Lord mercy, why would they do that? Well, we're just going to have to go this way. I don't know where the hell I am. Is this going to take me there, or is it? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to put my maps on because I will be lost. All right, are we back? Are we back? Hey, Nicolina. How are you, love? I hope everything's well with you. In and out for. How did you, how do I shut my camera off? What, did everybody think we were gone? We're not gone. We're right here. We're right here. We lost everybody. Can everybody hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I need to shut this camera off somehow. Let's see. How do you shut this camera off? Cancel. Shut this thing off. Okay, we're here. We're here. Okay. I need to shut this thing off. I don't want it on. What in the world do I do here? Hang on, I'm going to stop right here at this stop sign and figure this thing out because I'm on my phone. Okay. Okay. How do you shut it off? No, it just shows me to go that way or that way. What the hell is that? Highlight, save your channel. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, Lord, what did I just do? Anyway, I'll just leave it like that because I don't know, ladies. Just pretend I'm there or pretend that I got my little thing up there because I don't know. All right, so this is my thing. Why do you think that the dad did that? I know the dad and the mom was going through a divorce, and the dad was abusive to the mom. But I will still be here. But yeah, I'll still be here. We're just gonna have a problem for a little bit because we're in the middle of nowhere at all, nowhere, and I don't even know where I'm at. I got the GPS on. That's the only thing saving us right now because I'm not really from around this part of the area. This part of the area was a little bit further away than where I was actually raised, so I'm kind of on the opposite side of where I was actually raised. But anyways, back to my thing. Why do you think that the father, knowing that it was such a, such a shock that the police showed up and said, hey, look, dude, we got a problem. Your son's on Discord, saying that he wants to shoot the school up, blah, blah, blah. Why would he then go and get him that AR-15 for his birthday? Why would he do that? I have no, at first I felt sorry for the guy. I was like, oh my gosh, the guy's going to do time for the rest of his life. But you know what, though? The guy deserves it because he was irresponsible as a parent, knowing that some kid back and forth to the school last year. He said he spent most of his time at the school. Hey, Fluffy, how are you? Yeah, stupidity is one thing, but this was like not using your brain at all. Just to at this point, but we will be here though. Hey, Christy, how are you? See, we're almost out of these woods here, where you can actually hear me. So now I think now they're making examples out of parents that do this stupid shit because not even at 14 with my kids did I ever think about even giving them, and we came right out where that was blocked off. Now we're back on track. Okay, so but never ever did I ever give my kid an AR-15? No, no, no. And even when he started, he had to grow up like up to the ages, of different ages of what he could shoot and what he couldn't shoot, and he had to know how to break them down and clean them. And as soon as he was done, they were put right back into our safe. Like I said, you know, safety came before anything. I think that if more parents get examples made out of them, like this is going to happen, I think that the parents stop purchasing weapons for their children because isn't that what happened to the guy last year um, when he also went to jail for what his son had done? Because his son went and got his weapon because he bought it for him, right? At Christmas time as well. What is it about buying weapons at Christmas time? What is it about that stuff? Hey Ty, I see you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing right. Could be better. Yeah, I know how you feel, baby. I'll be sending prayers and healing your way, honey. I'm going to the doctor today. I was up all night with my stomach. As soon as I got off my live this morning, my stomach started its thing again. I was able to take lavender oil, rub it on my stomach, and it actually stopped the spasms. I know that lavender oil is really good at calming and relaxing, your muscles and stuff. But I was so desperate that I was sick and tired of taking, all these different medications and stuff that wasn't working, that I legitimately rubbed lavender on my belly, and it was within like 10 minutes, the spasms stopped. They completely stopped. What did Ty say? This was the false flag. Grabs a gun. No, 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 no. No, Ty, you got to go do your research because I did mine. The kid had already threatened to shoot the school up May of 2023, and the police were there at the house May of 2023. They talked with the dad, then they talked with the child because he had threatened in Discord to do it. So the dad was up at the school every day, almost every day, checking on his son because his son was acting weird. But then the dad goes and buys him a gun for Christmas and then moves him to another school. He did not know that school. He was transferred to that school. He went a half a day and then he went 30 minutes before he did all of that. He did not even know no kids there. No kids even knew him. That was a whole new school, a whole new everything. Not a false flag, not a false flag, a bad parent, an actual bad damn parent. And what's really sad is one of the teachers, it was her birthday. She had made a birthday cake and all of the kids were going to celebrate her birthday. A math teacher was also shot. There were several students that were shot, and there were several students that didn't make it. And he took many lives that day, many. And he's not going to get the death penalty because the judge already said he will not get that. The judge already said he won't get that. That he'll get life with parole or life without. Um, you're wrong. I know all that. Why do you think they find these people. Did you watch the police go to his door and talk to him? May of 2023? And then the guy goes out and buys the gun for the kid in December. Now, May of 2023, they said, does your son have a way to get the guns? He said, yes, but not the bullets. Not the bullets. Yes, but not the bullets. Well, he bought him one 6 months later because he was going through a divorce and it was him and his son living together and he was trying to be a friend instead of being a parent. And that's what the hell happened. He said that when the police got there and they were talking to him, when they were talking to Colin or whatever his name is, he said, we talk about these school shootings all the time. He's very much aware. We talk about it all the time. I'm trying to get him off the video games and things like that. The cop said, yeah, I bet you're trying to get him out of the video games. And he's like, yeah, I am. But then to go out and purchase one for your kid, no, wrong. And people that actually have guns, they don't do stupid shit like that. That guy was stupid, and he actually deserves everything that he gets right along with what his son did. Because anytime, H.S. Wimbles, I see you, baby. Because anytime, Biz, I see you. Anytime that you are a child under the age of 18, anything that you do, you are responsible for. At least that's what they told me when my kids were young growing up. Anything my kid did, it was on me. And my son saw guns, and had his own gun, but he would have he started with a BB gun, and then he went to a 30-30. He didn't even get an actual rifle until he was like 18 years old. I think that's when he actually got a rifle. Other than that, he had a 30-30, which was good enough, and he had a bow and arrow, and he got a crossbow whenever he was 18 as well. But a 30-30 was just good enough to shoot deer all the way up through his life. He also had to learn, like I said, how to clean it, take it apart, do all these things, and they were also locked up in a safe that you can't even get into. There was no way that the child could ever get into it. But this dude literally went out and bought the gun for the child, knowing that there was already problems. And just like Steven said, when I talked to Steven about it, he goes, Benny, look at his fucking hair and shit. He goes, the kid has mental issues. He goes, first of all, the dad shouldn't have been his fucking friend, especially when he's having to transfer into school to different schools and shit. He should have been locked up in juvie and figuring out what the hell's going on, or locked up in a facility for his psych, because something's going on with his psyche. The dad was 54 years old. He's 54 years old. He fucking knows better. He knows better. Just like you, Ty. You wouldn't go out and buy a kid an AR-15. Ain't no way you'd buy a kid an AR-15 at 14 years old. Shit, no. You wouldn't buy him a 30-06. You wouldn't buy him a 248. You wouldn't buy that kid nothing like that. You wouldn't buy him a shotgun. You wouldn't buy him a 30, or you wouldn't buy him a handgun. You wouldn't buy him nothing. You wouldn't buy him anything. A 45, you wouldn't buy it. Why does a kid need a gun? Okay, the purpose that my kid had a gun was to go hunting. So what's the best thing to hunt with when you're a young kid? A 30-30. That's all the power that you need. It's still a damn gun. Period. It's a gun. I'm trying to see what everybody's doing, but I can't really, honey. So you're just going to hear me ramble in my talk. But see, Ty and I, we agree to disagree. And like I told you many times, Ty and I do not always agree. Everybody thinks we always agree. No, we don't. But that's what makes us friends, and that's what makes him my internet dad. What is that, like an echo chamber or something weird? Yeah, no. You don't have to agree with me. These are just my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me. You can think that it's a false flag because I've seen many of those happen. But at this particular case, I did my own research. So from what I seen, I know what happened. The guy was abusive towards his wife. That's why they're getting a divorce to begin with. So the guy's not a good guy. It's not like he's an upstanding fucking citizen or anything. He abused his wife. First of all, that guy shouldn't have had no gun. Because with him being a domestic abuser, how did he even get an AR-15? Did that just slip through the cracks or some shit? I don't know. That's just weird to me. What it's saying? My boys had deer rifles when they were younger than 14, but they only had access when they were hunting and with an adult supervision. Amen. That's right. That's right. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Markella. And I'm sure that your husband or you taught him how to, tear that gun apart, clean that gun and everything else, and how to walk with it, with it pointed downward, and stuff like that, and or with it pointed upward like that, not pointing at people. Here in Missouri, in order for, I hope, what there would be acknowledged with, meaning he would not be able to go hunt, acknowledged with, meaning he would not be able to go hunting anymore. He would not be able to do anything. If he opened his mouth and he said that he was going to hurt somebody with it, he would not. He would have lost all privileges. He damn sure wouldn't have got one bought for him for December, for Christmas. Hell no. So, anyways, you can pretty much, I pray for the family and the families that have to endure now losing their child just because they sent their child to the teachers school. And I just, if more people start getting locked up for doing this shit, guess what? They'll stop doing it. They'll damn sure stop doing it. There's a big difference between a deer hunting gun and an AR-15. Like I said, when I started this conversation, I shot my husband's AR-15 one time. Did you know? One time, and I was done. I never want to shoot that thing again, ever, ever. It was, I did not have the feeling, and no, I don't ever want to shoot it again. It's nothing I ever want to touch again. Even when I went out and shot my 30 millimeter, guess what? Or my 9 millimeter, not my 30 millimeter, my 9 millimeter. I don't want to have to shoot it again unless I have to shoot, only for protection. Other than that, no, I don't want to pull it. I don't want to go shooting for fun. I don't want to go do all that stuff. I don't want to do it. Because to me, it's not fun. It made me shake. My fingers been like this. They're double jointed. And I don't get the triggers too hard for me to pull and stuff. And I don't like it. Now, my husband carries every day. My husband carries all the time. He carries a 45 all the time, everywhere he goes. And that's just for protection. That's it. And he'll go out with his friends and he'll shoot it and stuff like that. And they go to the shooting ranges, which is where you're supposed to go. They do everything by the law, which is what you're supposed to do. But that's not, like I said, with him being an abusive, with him having domestic violence on his record, how in the hell did he get a gun? You know? Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it, baby. Hit that like button. Give me a little friendly like today. Give me a little happy like today, please. I notice I don't ask enough, and then by the time I get done with my live, I got maybe 5 likes. Sometimes maybe 30 in 7 hours if I'm lucky. So if you could just hit that little like button for me, that would be nice. And I'm sorry if I missed any of your comments or anything because I'm, preoccupied. But I'm mainly just talking just to talk because I get nervous when I'm out like this. And all of you know I don't like to leave my house and stuff because of all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. Yeah, it gives me high anxiety, makes me very stressed out. But when it comes to my health, I got to see my doctor. I've been seeing my doctor now every month for the last couple of years, and we still ain't figured out the problem. So that's why I'm today telling him I want a specialist. I'm wearing my new little tennis shoes. They are so comfy. They are so cute. And I'm wearing my Michael Kors belt. I forgot I bought a Michael Kors belt. Um, 2 years ago or something. My pants were falling down because I've lost so much weight. My damn pants were falling down, and so I was like, I gotta have a belt. And I had this. It still had the tag on it. This Michael Kors black belt, and I was like, oh, I'll stick that on, and it works. It's doing the purpose. Yeah, Martella. Yeah, she was here. We were talking about her sons because she's country like me, and her sons when they were younger they shot deer and stuff like that, like my son did. Now my girls, they wasn't into deer hunting and stuff. Now I went to the hunter safety course when I was young because I actually was interested and I did shoot deer, and I got one deer, and then after that I didn't want to do it no more. I'd go and watch. It was fun to just go and watch, but also I'm a talker, and you got to be very quiet, and you can't have no scent on you, so it just wasn't my thing. I'd use a special shampoo instead of my girly shampoo. Um, that way you wouldn't have no smell, and I had to have this other stuff sprayed on me for no scent. And then I couldn't talk, and I'd sit there for hours upon hours upon hours, not being able to talk. And yeah, that it just wasn't my gig. Anyway, so I just pray for everybody out there, and I pray for everybody that's going through any health issues or anything like that. I just pray and I lift you up to God, and I pray that, because He's the ultimate physician, and I pray that, He heals you or figures out what's wrong with you, or, gets your body out of pain, and just even for a little while, so that you can feel good. Because let me tell you, I don't talk about it, but Betty's not doing good, and I ain't been doing good for a while. And it's quite frankly, it really it scares me. I've been getting really scared, especially here lately. Uh, so I don't know what demon I'm fighting. I don't know, you know. Um, and I'm trying to read your comment, but I gotta be careful. I have 6 deer heads on my wall. Laugh out loud. My husband is big into deer hunting. I'm the same way. I can't stand it. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And now my phone wants to go dead. It's something every time. I swear to goodness gracious. Ugh. Hang on. Goodness, it's always something. I'm just gonna set you guys right here. You're gonna have to look at that while I look at the comments. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. I'm scared it's something not good. Put it that way. I'm scared that it's something not good. I didn't want to scare anybody. Right, Markella. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they just want to. Normal kids are not into wanting an AR-15. A lot of them. Look, did you see how little that boy is? He don't need an AR-15. That's an actual assault weapon. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's bad enough, it's scary enough that people are having to send their kids to school and worry about whether or not their kid's going to make it home from school. I mean, it's just getting to that point. I am. I'm watching the road. Hey, Dark Angel, how are you, baby? Um, it's just scary enough that you know I just don't understand. I guess I just don't understand people and trying to be friends with your kids, when they're 14 years old, when that's the age that you really got to crack the damn whip on them. When they think that they know it all and they're grown and shit and they're in their teenage years with their hormones and stuff like that. No, no, no. That's when you really got to crack that whip on them. And I think that's another thing, the discipline. People have forgotten how to actually discipline their kids, get them off of them games. And you think that the kids aren't going to them games and shooting people up. That's what a lot of them games are, is shooting people. Well, if a kid's in there all day long playing a game shooting people, just like with a person, it's instilled in their brain. Eventually they're going to go do it. I mean, it's just what it is. I don't know, and my stomach's starting to hurt. Oh no. Oh, I didn't bring no lavender either. Right. It starts at home. You got that right. Everything about a child's home life is everything about what a child is when a child is not home. That's why they say it starts with the home. And with the dad being abusive to the mom and them getting a divorce, yeah, that's not a time that you're going to celebrate for a 14-year-old and go buy him an AR-15, you dumb idiot. I'm surprised nobody's kicking the ass of the guy in prison right now, in jail, just for being dumb. Just for being dumb. And making it to where now people lost their lives. That shit ain't funny. Some of us are trying every day to keep our lives and to keep our health, and we're not trying to worry. You better watch yourself, trucker. Here, let me get away from this trucker. He's like coming over in my lane and falling asleep. And you crazy person? Jeez. See what I'm talking about? I'm so scared whenever I'm out on these roads. I seen a trucker one time. We were driving behind my stepfather, and there was a trucker, and all of a sudden in the middle of the road he flips the truck, and he flips it, rolls the truck, and the truck is half all the way across the road, right? All the way across the road, and it was full of cattle. So it was a busy highway just like this. Cows, cows were everywhere. Cows were going everywhere. They were running everywhere and getting hit by cars on the other side. But the main thing is that guy got out of the truck and wrote in his book, started writing down his logbook. And I said, "How long have you been awake?" And he said, 48 hours. That he had legitimately been driving for 48 hours with no break, and they wouldn't even let him. You know as damn well as I do, at the time, my husband was a CDL driver for FedEx, and you can only drive about 10 hours, 12 the max, and then you got to pull over and you got to go to sleep. Matter of fact, they got things in the trucks now where you got to. But this was an older truck, and this was, gosh, years and years. I mean, this was over, I don't even know. But that guy was so worried Yeah, this is in the 2000s. That guy was so worried about his logbook that he didn't even realize that he was messed up. As we got there, we got there as soon as it happened, and the guy had climbed out of the truck, but then he climbed back in the truck and got his logbook. That's what he was worried about, his logbook. I'll never forget that. Never forget that. That was insane. And it was in the middle of the night. It was like 3 o'clock. Okay, shut up. I wish that thing would shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Guidance. Hang on. Hey Siri, can you shut the maps off? Shoot fire. Shut it off. Oh, I'm already 5 minutes late. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, my angels, I love you all. I'm 5 minutes late. I gotta get to going. I'm about 5 miles away. And so take care of yourself and each other. Please give me a like if you liked what we were talking about, or you just like me. Please give me a little like. I love y'all. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you after. I think I have planned for 6 p.m. tonight. No, I have Call Again Man. After the Call Again Man, then I will go live. All right? I love y'all. I'm crusted and busted. Look at my ass today. I am crusted and I'm busted. I'm out of here.